going to be getting a jump start on spring trend tutorials. I don't know if that made sense the way that just came out. But anyways, I am very eager for the spring trends to be amongst us. And so leaving Fashion Week, I thought that this was like the perfect opportunity to go ahead and start spring trends. I live in Florida, so I already feel like it's spring. For those of you who are braving the horrific storms and all the snow and ice up north, I feel you. I was once there with you. I'm sorry. It seriously stinks so bad. So here I am bringing you a little bit of sunshine. I have been wearing this eye look for 9 years of my life, which is a pretty big deal to continuously wear the same eye look for 9 years and still like it and still not get sick of it. Not to mention, I have done this look on tons of my clients in the past, and it really does look good on all skin tones. And even if you are very fair, a lot of people who are super fair and burn easy feel like they can't wear copper. You totally can, and especially those with blue and green eyes. This is gonna make your eyes so bright, and those with brown eyes, it is gonna really bring out the honey in your eyes. So it's beautiful on everybody. I hope you guys enjoy. This spring, a huge trend is copper eyes. Oranges, yellows, coppers, warm browns, which I love because you usually think of autumn and fall for that type of trend, but this year it's spring. And you guys know me, that is like literally right up my alley. I am so super excited. So I thought that I would go ahead and share this with you. It's a very fresh face, super easy, not even wearing any eyeliner today, which is crazy for me, right? So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you do it yourself at home. If you do, don't forget to tag me in any pictures. And as always, all the information, every single detail, every single question, every single product that I even mentioned in this video is going to be in the description bar below. So I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.
We are going to start off today with the skin. So first thing I'm going to do is prime my face using Dior Glow Maximizer Light Boosting Primer. And we are going to press this into the skin. It will make such a difference if you press your primer into your skin as opposed to just rubbing it across your pores. Then we are going to go in with NARS Sheer Glow Foundation and Marc Jacobs. Mixing these two together just gives me a really nice, natural, luminous finish. That's just me. I like mixing my foundations. And I am using a Sigma F80 brush to apply this foundation as always. And then I'm going to go in with Tarte Amazonian Clay Concealer, which I don't think I've ever even used on camera before, but I actually really like the finish of this. And I'm using it just to lightly highlight some areas of my faces where needed. So around the lips, Cupid's bow, chin, nostrils, where you just get hormonally red. And as you can see, this is not a very intense highlight. It's nice and mild, which I really like for a look like this, since we really do want the skin to look nice and fresh and youthful, but we don't want it to be like bam highlighter or bam contour in your face. So a little trick is just using your concealer for the face. And I do prefer this concealer on the face as opposed to under the eyes. I find that it creases a little bit. So under the eye, I am going to use MAC Prolong Wear Concealer. This one is in shade NW20, which is a pinky beige undertone. And as you can see, it looks like I'm putting a lot on, but I am actually blending it out and my finger will pick up a lot of the excess. And then this is the F86 brush by Sigma. And the reason I love this brush so much is because it picks up so much excess concealer, so you really don't get that buildup of chunky concealer that creases underneath your eye. I just love this brush because of that. I'm also sweeping that across my eyelid to prime for my eyeshadow. Then I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown Foundation Stick to Contour. I will put my contouring video down below that's all about cream highlighter so you can see exactly what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. But I am just using an angled brush again by Sigma. Absolutely love this brush for contouring. As you can see, it just blends out so naturally, so beautifully. I do pick up the product on the brush first as opposed to drawing it on my face where the contour can be a little too strong and intense. This will make it look much more buffed out and natural, just like you've been kissed by the sun. Then I'm going to go in with Smashbox Suntan Matte Bronzer with the NARS Ita brush and just hit that on that high point of my cheekbone and just dust it out. I'm not going to really take this or drag it all around the face, just to bring more depth to certain areas. And then using a Marc Jacobs foundation brush, don't ask, I'm obsessed with it. I don't know why I bought it, and now I'm in love with this brush for buffing out my bronzer. Then I am using the Brow Bar to Go. This is by Whitening Lightning. I have fallen in love with this product recently, so I'm just going to use the lighter shade to fill in the inner part of my brow and the darker brown to fill in the outer part. I am using an Anastasia brush. I'm not sure which one it is, but I will list it down below. Then using the Anastasia Contour Kit, I am going to go in with this banana color right there in the center and mix it with MAC Emphasize as always, and then just lightly dust that around the eye area. I am using a Sigma tapered highlighting brush to do so, and as you can see, I am just patting. You don't want to go too generous with this highlight because again, you don't want the skin to be really intense today. You want to keep it nice, not natural. Natural's not the word, because this definitely isn't natural, but you understand, we don't want anything to be too intense and in your face. So make sure you're using a light hand with all the products that you are applying. So I'm just using these highlighting powders just to set everything that I've done. Then I'm gonna go in with Amber Lights and Copper Ring, both by MAC Cosmetics. These are the two shadows that I have been wearing for 9 years of my life. Mixing them together is just absolutely beautiful. So I am using a Sigma E25 brush just to buff this all over my lid, which is just a white goat hair blending brush. And this is the only brush that you will need for this look on the top of the eyelid. And because these shadows are so creamy and smooth, you don't even need another brush or another color to buff it out, where typically you need a transition shade. In this look, this is all you need. With putting no additional product on that brush, just buff upward and it will just naturally blend itself out. Just make sure you continuously go in windshield wiper motions. Then with any pencil brush, this is an old school pencil brush. I just use it all the time. It's like my tried and true. I don't even remember what brand it's from. It might be Sedona Lace. Just put that all underneath your eyes from inner to outer corner, buffing it back and forth. Again, make sure you get an even amount of product of the gold and the copper. If anything, I like to pick up a little bit additional gold. Then with no additional product on a blending brush, I just go back and forth just to buff that out even more and give it a really blown out feel. Then I'm using Giorgio Armani Eyes to Kill mascara, which, oh my gosh, I'm falling in love with. This is a sample size, and I do not want to spend that kind of money on a mascara, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to. Then I'm using MAC Spring Sheen Blush, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's the perfect peach with a little bit of pink, and I'm just going to dust that on the apple of my cheeks, working backward, blending it into that bronzer toward the temple area, making big buffing circular motions to again add to that sun-kissed glow look. Then I go in with the same brush that I used to highlight and I just kind of go over that blush area, and that's what gives you the really blown out airbrush look on the cheeks. Then I'm using the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal, which I am falling in love with. This is such a great dupe from MAC Whisper of Guilt, which is only comes out like once a year in a collection and everybody loves it, and it's such a beautiful highlighter, but this one is so close in comparison. I absolutely love it. So using a Sigma tapered highlighter brush again, I'm just going to touch on the high points of my base. Moving on. I am then just going to coat my bottom lashes and any mascara you want just to finish off that eye look. Now, it is totally optional, but I'm just going to pop on a pair of false lashes. With a look like this, false lashes can be really, really pretty, and you don't need any eyeliner as long as you get it close enough to your lash line. These are Esqido lashes. I'm not sure which style, but I will list that in the description bar with a link to it. And then using the Maybelline gel liner, this is totally optional. I just wanted to show you an easy tip just to push it up on that top waterline. This will make your lashes look thicker, fuller, and blend your natural ones with your fake ones. It's also a great tip just to make your lashes look fuller even if you're not wearing falsies. Then using the Tarte Amazonian Butter Lipstick in Golden Pink, I'm going to also mix that with the YSL Rouge Volupte number 15, using patting motions to get my favorite lip color for spring. Absolutely love. Then setting everything with Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. I'm going to take a shower in it just so that everything is set, and then you're all done. So I hope you enjoy this fresh face spring tutorial. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.
We get it, Jaclyn. Another excuse to do warm shades. Put this in my... Some credit. Sorry, I'm picking my nose, but I have a really bad itch. These nails come in handy. Anyways, moving on.